There's a million trees.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's a new week and we are here at the Preserve Championship. We've got our good friend Aaron Gossage back on the channel. I know he's been highly requested from a lot of you guys to have him back on for one of these practice rounds. Aaron's always super insightful and just a really good competitor, so thanks for being here with us, Aaron.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me. I always like sharing some, advice with how I break down the courses. So yeah.
Absolutely, yeah, it's always good. And yeah, here in Minnesota for the Preserve, this is an open bomber style course with a couple technical holes mixed throughout. So excited to see how we attack it. Heavy wind today, so gonna be a factor. We'll let Aaron walk us through hole one.
So hole one's pretty straightforward. You're just basically throwing a big tee shot down the center here, not too much in the way. You just don't want to go be left. And you'll be throwing probably a backhand up shot to the green. Usually it's about 250, somewhere in that range. So definitely want to get this one, but it lets you a chance to just like let out the nerves on the first tee shot, which I like a lot.
I mean, you can't change anything. You just play. You got to play the game.
Bit of a tricky wind today, but even though I'm in the tall stuff over there, it's not going to be that tough of an upshot.
What was that? That's a new disc in the bag. A new Force. What is that? New?
No, I've been throwing that one.
Okay.
That's my
just getting a little beat up. Yeah.
Yeah. Getting beat in a little bit.
All right. This is probably one of the trickiest winds here. Right to left, kind of head cross. I'm gonna play a little bit of turn, just like Aaron. You'd rather miss right.
Yep. Just put it to the right side, let it fade out. I like it.
Oh yeah, those new rives are money. A lot of ground play out here. That seems safe, but still kind of push left.
A lot of movement.
Let's go.
I'm about 350 out here just because I'm in a weird spot, but I think with the swing and the forehand, upshot's gonna be the key. Oh, it just needs to swing.
Get up. Oh, good fade.
Over there, safe. Definitely playing tough with this wind. This approach is so tough in this wind.
Yeah, probably the worst wind direction for hole one. It's just, everything's pushing you towards the danger. But I don't have too long into the green here. I'm gonna go justice. Play that kind of sailboat shot out to the right. Yeah, a little skip, about circle's edge. Not too mad at that.
It's hard to commit any farther than that. Like you want to get that wider, but it's hard to commit.
Yeah, I could either needed to play kind of flatter and more of a narrow line, or just really get it wide. But
just try to crash the tree, maybe.
Yeah.
Not my best shot, but it's a putt, I guess. Still.
Oh my gosh! I thought he just drained it on us. All right, inside the circle here. Kind of facing this headwind, first putt of the day. Let's see how we're feeling. Oh my God, we're feeling really bad, y'all. Adjustment.
Oh, close.
Ooh, more on pole.
Yes, sir.
All right, Aaron left the door open for me, but I didn't want to shut it on him. I thought I'd let him in with me.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Hole two is our first look of kind of the technical holes that break up the open and bomber nature of this course. 318 feet, we have a double mandatory forcing you through this gap. Pretty much plays dead straight, but you need to snake the disc on a gentle S-turn to really park this one. I like just throwing something that's gonna play straight and maybe even just finish slightly to the right. You don't really have to try too hard, just hit those gaps on this one. I'm gonna play my savior. I've really been liking this disc for hitting hard and going dead straight. Stay up. Oh, just, yeah, kind of hovered over the ground. Another 6 inches might have been parked, but I like the line.
Looked pretty good, yep. Doing the same thing with the zone.
Yeah. Savior's like a slightly straighter zone, I feel like.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Yikes.
I don't know if he technically missed it yet.
Take your medicine.
Yeah. Good call.
Not much else.
Yeah. He could have thrown some kind of forehand roller or something, but Aaron's showing some maturity.
All right. Gotta get the touch going early. Oh, jeez.
Get up, get left. Oh, nearly rung the basket on that one. All right, circle 2, tailwind look. Make sure to get it up. Oh yeah.
Ooh. Didn't
No
drop
drop
at all.
No drop.
I must have caught this tree back here. I was cruising. Yikes.
We're both just opening the
mind
door
me.
for each other. Just here you go. No, here you go. Oh no, there you go. Oh my gosh, yo. What is that?
Don't worry,
4 and a
guys.
5 on this thing.
We'll get the putting going.
This break is brought to you by Practice Putting.
All right, we're on hole 3, 408 feet, pretty much just dead straight. I know some people throw like a little flex forehand, but most people are throwing just like a straight mid or fairway driver backhand, trying to nestle it up next to the basket. There is OB left and the wood line on the right, but not really any risk on this hole at all. So
Just under commitment, I think, is the only risk, really.
yeah, let me throw in Buzz OS since we have a pretty good wind. Let's see how it goes. That's a common result, just like sliding down the hill like that. Need to put it up to the right a little more.
I'll probably go fairway come tournament time, but Aaron put down the mid-range challenge, so I got to pull out the trust. We do have a strong tailwind, so this would be the one wind I would think about playing mid here, just holding that fade off.
That's a good line.
Come
Oh,
back,
no.
buddy. Wow, late drift on that.
Just kept going right.
Had the distance, but yeah, just a little too much. All right, strong left to right wind. Another 50-footer. That's all right. I gave that one a good one.
Close.
I can
Yeah,
manage.
I'm just outside, like 35, something like that.
There he
There's
is.
a good putt.
Pretty soon we'll get more mics so we can have more than just one guest. Hole 4 is one of my favorite par 4s out here. Super unique hole. Big open turnover shot off the tee. I mean, I say open, but there's a pretty decent sized gap that you still got to shape it through. You really want to work this one to the right, and then it's a narrow tunnel approach into the basket. So you kind of have an open bomber tee shot and then a technical approach. Good, good hole for just a mixed variety of skills to score. And this wind, if you hit the angle right, it should really hold your disc. I just pulled this Raptor Eye Rive back out of the backups. Let's see how it's flying.
Just a touch tight.
Nice and tight, but I think it'll be
Think it got through?
in a solid spot. We'll find out.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna go Nuke OS, see if it'll fight out a little bit of this turnover.
Yeah, that looks clean.
Might bought out too much.
Yeah, I feel like even
Hard
if
to
those
say.
did fight out, I feel like they'll be at least far enough where we might have that low hyzer through the gap still.
Yep. All right, see if we can get this one. Ooh, pretty decent shape. It's a putt. Thought the wind would hold that right a little longer.
All right, mine fought through the early corner to a really good spot, a little deep, honestly, but I like being able to come back through this angle or this window on hyzer. Going to the Justice here. Oh, get through.
A little close.
Nope. Yeah, a little too much speed there.
Ooh, gave it a run.
Trying to run it.
There's a little backstop behind there.
Now I'm in the thick grass. That was a bad call.
Oh, you gotta throw it. You throw the putt.
All right, I gave it the effort. Now I gotta deal with the long grass that has produced many a tick so far this week. But it's all right. Ooh, high and strong, but it sticks. This basket feels so low to the ground, so it always kind of throws me off. Tick check.
Yeah.
We're good.
Awesome, we're on hole 5, 275 feet. This is a new hole on the course. It's not my favorite hole, but I'm gonna be throwing just like a slight flex forehand. Trying to hit this like main gap here, just fade a little bit to the left. I think the common play on this one's gonna be a backhand kind of putter that kind of like hyzer flips a touch, leaks a little bit left, and you're left with a 25 footer. So not my favorite hole, but it's got 2 different ways to attack it, which I kind of like.
No, you're just making the forehand work. There's one way about this.
I like the forehand because it doesn't go as far left
at
the end, but I still have to hit this shot.
Very technical forehand.
Oh, it's too low.
Yeah, that line was money though,
It
straight
was.
at it. I'm liking the savior here, going with that backhand. I think if I can just hit it flat with the slightest degree of nose up, I've done my job here.
Hurry.
Get lucky.
Hurry. Oh.
I hit that same tree yesterday. That's the one that's just defining the right side of the gap. So I need to put a little more hyzer on it, but I'm pretty happy with that shot. Ooh. Thought he got it.
Yeah, if you're not making putts like that, you're losing strokes to a good chunk of the field.
All right, I got myself an obstructed look here. Oh yeah.
Ooh,
I was scared of hitting my hand on this spiky little vine guy, but
we got
I gave myself a tricky comeback.
Couple tough comebackers.
Oh, look at us, neighbors. Aaron's out.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna take my flip.
Yeah.
Give myself a little space. Oh, too much. Dang, all right. This course is getting the best of us right now. Hole 6 out here at Black Bear is gonna be one of the biggest stroke separators on the course. You'll see amazing well-earned threes, and you'll see people take big numbers on this one. 695 feet, play pretty dead straight off the tee. If you can leak it to the right at the end of your flight, you're gonna be in a money spot to line yourself up for another tunnel shot that kind of bends rightward looking from here on the second one. This one, like I said, can be very punishing or very rewarding. I like going straight fairway driver with my Explorer off the tee. Try to get it to just have a little bit of drift to the right at the end. ThrowJoes does work, y'all, look at that. Oh, just a little flat on it and kicked off to the left, but I think I made enough progress to not be stuck in the pencil tree area, which is death.
Had the shape you were looking for, just a little pulled to the right initially. Yeah. I'm trying the forehand, I'm going a little more aggressive, see if I can get out there into the gap and then off to the right. Gonna be tricky with the wind. On hyzer.
Oh, that was a money shape though.
Yeah, it was. A little higher.
Another foot and he's gonna be looking down that next gap. Okay, I got fortunate to kick at least past this cluster of trees, because if you're in there, it can really gobble some strokes up. I'm gonna stay aggressive, play a fuse shot, see if I can give myself a look, but this gap can be a tricky one.
right.
Drop down. That's
Ooh,
okay.
that's on the fairway.
That's okay.
Take it. I've got a similar lie. I'm throwing Buzz OS, trying to stay aggressive as well. But really tricky shot.
Come on.
Oh,
So
it's
close.
so close,
Yeah.
man. I feel like
Shape
with
was
no
there.
wind, that hooks up faster.
All right, tuck left on this gap, but as long as you can lean out into it, I feel pretty good about my chances. Socky Bomb Slammer. No turn. Oh, and I hit the one freaking tree.
The one tree, he says.
Lazy.
There's a million trees.
I should have chosen a straighter disc, y'all.
Everyone's pretty much happy with par on this hole, so having like a 80, 90 footer for birdie, I think is pretty solid. I'll take this for sure.
Come on.
Does he get it?
Woohoo!
With the Lola running out of the woods. Chase it down. Let's go, Aaron.
That's how you do it. Let's go.
Hey.
I gotta make up for the missed 10 footer on hole 2.
Here you go. I'd say you did it. All right. Obstructed Annie. No, not enough.
Shape.
Gotta settle for bogey. Happens quick on the 6th.
It does. Happens quick.
Wah, bogey. All right, I'm ready for a birdie. We're getting it here on the next one.
Good at finding them.
Let me get this nasty little thing off your face.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate touching
Thanks
this.
for saving my dog's life.
Sweet, we're on hole 7. This one's 390 feet, pretty much dead straight. I think most people are gonna be playing like a mid-range or fairway driver potentially, since there is a little bit of wind. Very similar to like hole 3 and a couple other holes out here, but not too much risk, just trying to get up there for a putt. But as you can see now, we've gotten into the open. It is just kind of like smoky everywhere. Air quality is not great, so sorry about how everything looks today. I hear it's from fires up in Canada, Ontario kind of area. Just some wildfires going on, and now that the wind has picked up, it's bringing that smoke down this way. But yeah, hopefully everything goes well there and they can get them put out. And yeah, we don't see this for the tournament. I think it's going to go away by Thursday or so.
Yeah, a couple years ago, we couldn't even, there was a day that they shut down practice. They said the players weren't allowed to be on the course because they had so much smoke out here. So common occurrence, this area of the country.
Sweet. All right, stick with the Buzz OS. It's a little higher.
That is commitment to the mid-range, even in the strong cross. And he hits it.
Yeah, it definitely stalled out.
It did. There's this fight. It took so much energy fighting that crosswind. All right, I'm going with the honor. Try to cut through the wind a little more. Just need a little skinny flex on this one. Oh, and I'm just burned it over. That was actually a really good tree hit. Kept me in the open.
Yeah. I'll try fairway real quick, see if that helps.
Yeah,
That's what I was worried my Buzz was gonna do. It's just
just
like
the calibration.
push
Well done.
left.
It's okay.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's a good shot.
There's the more stable one.
Nicely
Oh.
done.
I chained out on this one 2021 for the ace. It would have been so good.
Did you?
Yeah. All right, Justice coming in.
Justice, hook up. Oh, what a roll.
That is so rude.
What a roll.
Screw you too, Preserve. You know our practice rounds are here for just getting the bat out, so that's what we do. Almost rolled the circle 3 off of the parked approach. Oh, no lift. Let's go.
Woohoo! There we go.
He's warming up. Well, I think I showed myself that if it is a strong right to left cross, I should go to my more stable honor. I don't have to hit as touchy of an angle. I can kind of just hit it flat and hard. Man, Course is beating me up right now, y'all. All right, we're getting some good wind practice out. The course is kind of beating me down a little bit, but at this point, I'm just gonna try to battle with par, get myself back to underneath. Hole 8 is gonna be a good opportunity to try to do so if you can play a good drive. 1100 at 11 foot par 5. You gotta play it across the water on the first shot. Gotta trust something stable. Play it out towards that long grass on the right. Nestle in gently, then throw another big shot, setting yourself up for a forehand into this green, ideally. In my mind, I'm sure in Aaron's as well.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go with this orbit drive. Play it nice and wide. This headwind is actually not the worst wind for this hole. It'll hold the disc straight.
Yeah, good commitment.
Come on, stay in.
Be gentle.
Oh, I think I just curled into the OB in the long
Very
grass.
close. I'll bet you're in. I'm going. This is my stable Nuke OS. Trying to flex it just a touch and not really mess with the wind as much. It's gonna play long today, this wind.
Yeah, safer line.
Yeah. Anything in the fairway, I'm happy with. That second shot's the one to get aggressive on.
Yeah, no doubt. I need to remind myself of that. All right, fortunately stayed inbounds just here on the edge. Got to make sure to get a little flatter out of the hand. And I'm gonna try to get some good distance off this second shot. Got to be careful to clear these tops of this long grass, so time out the wind gust.
Close though.
Oh.
Yeah, put a good move on that. Long forehand.
Yeah, another one testing kind of the left side, but we should have a open shot into the green.
I'm gonna try to do the same thing as Connor, hopefully go a little farther, but in this wind, it's not looking likely.
I was scared I was gonna hit those grass tops out of the hand.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Oh, that's my stable one.
Just flatten out. You have that little indoor, that little backdoor pocket or inside pocket.
I might be able to throw the wide forehand still from there too.
Yeah, true.
Decent distance, but not in the position I want to be in. That's what the wind will do for you.
All right, I've got 360 feet into this green. It really slopes nicely for the forehand. So I'm gonna play my Snorlax Rive, come out with some hyzer, make sure I give it the power.
Swing.
Oh yeah, right there at the bottom of the hill putting. That's a forehand Aaron Gossage could almost be proud of, but it was a little wimpy.
I'm about 350 out, so I think I have the distance to get there with the forehand, but definitely not ideal. I'd love to be over where Connor was to have more of a straight shot. Oh, not if you saw it off.
Oh.
Yikes.
I was gonna say there's one guy in the world who I like for this high power forehand hyzer, it's gonna be this guy, but
my poor
rare
elbow.
miss out of Gossage. That's 1 out of 100. There's the real one.
Oof.
Is it Android or iPhone?
You have your iPhone.
Give it a little soft run.
I don't know if it.
Sit.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Just outside the circle, probably almost equally as far up as it is out, it feels like. I'm gonna jump it.
Oh, it's a good putt.
A little flat left. No birdie here for myself.
A couple
or
of
for Mr.
pars.
Goose. Stacy threw in for eagle though, so don't forget it. Actually a birdie.
Sweet, we're on hole 9, 406. One of my favorite holes on the course because it is a forced water carry. I would love for it to just be a little bit tighter on the out of bounds. There's a sidewalk there and we should have to clear the sidewalk to be inbounds, but that's okay, it's Kale's thing. So I think most people are throwing a backhand hyzer, just kind of pushing towards the tree line, fading just short of the basket. If you do end up left or like long right, you have an obstructed putt or sometimes nothing. So trying to leave it in the open, give yourself a nice easy putt. We got crosswind. All right, it's all right. We're going different disc. Ah. Nice and flat.
Oh yeah, clears the sidewalk.
Yeah.
I do like how you're thinking with the sidewalk though. That would be a good change.
Yep.
We have a VIP gallery here for the night. He said he'd give away this bike if we get an ace, so I'm going stiletto.
It's got a lift.
Big skipper.
Got a skip. Yeah, we're both
had the power. Just both of us missed our line by a little bit.
kind of flirting with those spots I was talking about.
Solid putts.
We'll have putts. We'll try that.
Oh my gosh, I just don't want a birdie on the front nine.
Good.
Both off the cage. All right, we were running out of battery on our phone, so we're gonna do a quick outro and we are gonna reconvene tomorrow morning to finish the back nine. So don't forget to hit the link in the description to go support Aaron and check out some of his sweet gear on his Discraft merch website. And don't forget to pick up my Tour Series disc, the River. Try some long straight fairway bombs. We'll see you on the back nine where we're gonna score a lot more birdies.